Hey guys, my name is Leon and today we are testing out some Echo Show. So what I do have is an Echo Show 5-inch and then there's also a 5-inch kids edition. I want to show you guys what the pattern and stuff looks like in case you guys want to get the kids version. And then I also have an Echo Show 8-inch. So this one right here is the Big Papa right here, and yeah, we're just gonna unbox it, take a look at it, do some little comparison, just in case you're wondering how tiny something like this is compared to like the 8, and if you should get the 8 or not. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. I don't need a knife because the box actually you can just rip this thing off. So this is the 8. Since I already have a 5 and I have been using it, totally love it, I want to try out the 8 to see how big of a difference is it. Wow. See how big of a difference is it with the bigger screen, you know, because they're always trying to sell you something that you don't need, right? And so I don't think there's anything in there. And so, yeah, it's one of those things where I wish there was a video out there that shows me exactly how big these things are, you know? So anyway, I figured I'd just make one myself. Alrighty, here we go. The 8. Before I break it, yeah. Voila. So, 8 compared to the 5. Guys, it's significantly bigger. Significantly bigger. I mean, I'm talking about night and day here. It's very obvious, right? Come on. I mean, yeah. So I don't think there's any comparison between those two now that I've seen it in real life. So let's go ahead and take a look at the kids version. Basically, it's geared towards kids. Like the design, you're supposed to be able to put this in a kid's bedroom and let them talk to grandma and things like that. All right. So it does come with a 15-watt charger there. It's white, by the way. So the difference between the 5-inch, by the way, versus the 8-inch is that one of them comes with a 30-watt charger, which obviously is the bigger one, and then the 15-watt is for the smaller 5-inch one. Okay, so this is the kids version. If you look at the design, it's very quote-unquote kids-friendly. I'm not sure why they couldn't just make like a case to go on here, you know, so that you can kind of swap out the design. I think that's something that I would love to see in the next version of the Echo, because look, I mean, it's pretty much like a case, right? You just kind of slap things on here. From a button standpoint, functionally, they all the same buttons, really. There's no difference at all. So guys, the only real big difference between these two, other than the aesthetic design here, is that this right here comes with Amazon Kids Plus for 1 year. They do have Amazon Kids Plus for 1 year on here included. This one does not have that, and so that's only a big difference right there, other than the design. And so you can literally just buy this if you really want the Amazon Kids Plus 1 year and use it on you know, all your Echo devices. So yeah, that's the only real difference right there that I see, other than the design. So really it comes down to, are you gonna use something with this much screen real estate, or are you just gonna need something like this where you can video call, you know, like drop in and things like that? Which, by the way, if you are new to the Amazon Echo family, these things are amazing, by the way. I've been using them, and I have been dropping in on my kids, meaning that I can use my phone, FaceTime into the device, which is what Amazon called drop-in, and it's amazing. It's one of those things where it's the modern day telephone. That's what it is. I actually got rid of my telephone and just primarily use these right now to call home. Yeah, and it's great because I can just ping them and face-to-face them right away. Now the thing is, obviously you don't want anyone to just drop in on it. The way Amazon has it set up, you can set it up to where only specific people can call into this thing or drop into this thing. So there's two things here. Let me explain. One is drop-in, and the other one is calling. Calling requires that you tell Alexa. There we go. She turns on. Yeah, calling requires that you tell her to accept the call. Okay. Now drop-in is like for family members that literally can use the phone and hit the drop-in, and it'll turn this thing on, turn the camera on, and see you right away. That's what drop-in is. So there's two different things, and you can use both on here. So now let's touch about the camera real quick. If you're one of those that just don't like to have the camera on all the time, each one of these has a switch right here that you can just turn, and it will switch it off. You see right here, you can it actually lets you know that, hey, this is off. Same thing on these guys right here. And obviously you notice too, the camera is a bit bigger on the 8-inch. So can I show you the camera real quick? So you see the camera right there compared to the camera that's on the 5 right here. I mean, they are significantly different, guys. So hardware wise, you are getting a lot more bang for your buck for the 8-inch if you're looking for that. But if you just want something to just quickly use it as a telephone, this one is great, by the way. All right, guys, so in conclusion, let's talk about the size real quick. For those of you who are looking for something that is just to start out with a screen, I would say go with the 5. Go to 5, play around with it, see how you like it, because pretty much all the features and functionality you're gonna get with the 8 is gonna be in the 5, okay? So you don't have to worry too much about it. You got the camera functionality, you can turn it off and on right here. You can do whatever you do on the 8 on the 5, okay? Now, if you're asking yourself, is the 5 too small? I would say, grab your phone. Grab your phone. I have a 14 Pro Max right here. If you were to put it against your phone, you're gonna notice that it's a little bit taller. You see that? My iPhone Pro Max is actually a bigger phone, so it's a little bit taller. So if you think that this phone right here is a good enough size at this distance, it's fine. But realize that when you are using the Echo, you're going to be placing it further than just your arm length, right? It's going to be across the room and things like that. You're going to be talking to it, you're going to be viewing it, that kind of stuff. It's going to be on your desk, whatever it is. It's going to be further than your arm. And so it's going to get smaller, just an FYI. So if you look at the phone and you think that, okay, it may be too small, then I would say go with the Echo 8, because this thing right here is ginormous. I put this over here. It's kind of like an
address for Empire State Building is 20.
Stop. So you put this thing over here. I mean, this thing feels like an iPad. That's what it feels like. And so, you know, with an iPad, you can actually see it across the room and kind of read some of the things that's on there. So just an FYI, if you have old eyes like me, think about getting the 8. All right. Now, with the kids, do I recommend the kids? I only recommend getting the kids if you want the 1-year subscription to the Kids Plus, which comes with a lot of perks. Read up on that. If you want that, yeah, I would say get the kids, because then that's included. If not, just grab the regular 5. Other than that, guys, that's it for me right there. I hope this video is useful for you guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.